Hey, is this thing on?
People always ask me about my fashion, about the clothes I wear and stuff like that. Basically, I get a lot of my clothes, kind of want to say 90% of my clothes I get from Goodwill, and the other percentage, the 10%, I get from Forever 21. And I like to just mix and match my clothes. I try to stay in like the trends and know what's happening, but yeah, that's not me. So you have to just basically find yourself, understand who you are as a person before you start to like try to put yourself together. Like my friends, my family always tell me that I'm blessed because at a very young age I already knew who I wanted to be and who I was, and I was just like, you guys don't know who you are? I thought you were supposed to know. Like, people, I actually, being and YouTube raised me. YouTube has my adult life, like my from 18 until now, and Google have like my younger years. Like, I will Google any and everything. And Google told me that when you are in high school, that's your time to figure out who you are as a person. College will develop you into being that person. So I just did what being said. When I was in high school, I went through so many different phases that we're not going to talk about because I'm kind of embarrassed. I went through so many different phases, and I had to figure out who I was. And when I got out of high school, I was like, basically got who I am pretty much down packed, and I basically know who I want to be. I want to be that nigga, first of all. Second of all, I'm that nigga. So I got it all figured out who I was. Really, really easy. Really, really simple. So, and then I was just like, okay, I just basically dress how I want to dress. If I'm feeling real happy, I'm going to do my makeup real nice. You feel me? But I got some makeup going right here. I don't know what that's about. That ain't even cute. I'm going to do my makeup real nice, right? And of course I'm going to put on a beanie because, like, I probably didn't even do my hair. So I'm putting on a beanie. Put that on. You feel me? So, like, I just really just wear what I want to wear. If I'm feeling real happy, then I just dress bright colors. I just do anything. I'll jump out the window. If I'm really, really sad, I just put on a lot of black and probably won't wear a bra. But, you know, I just mix and match. Like, my go-to fashion people is definitely Janet Jackson, TLC, and Aaliyah. Those are people that I love, and I take their fashion and I make it into my own. Like, I wear a lot of loose clothes, I wear a lot of baggy clothes, I wear a lot of bandanas, I wear a lot of beanies. Like, and I'm always beat to the T, like my boo-boo, Janet, always beat to the T. But anyway, like, I just take that stuff and I make it to my own. And a lot of you guys are just young right now, so you have time to figure out who you are as a person and who you want to be and what are you here on this earth to do. You know, you have time to figure that out. Right now, just be whoever you want to be. Like, seriously, you don't know how cool you got it. You can be like a doctor. You can go to school every day and think you're a doctor. Like, seriously, why? Because you can. This is your time right now to figure out who you want to be. You can go to school and think you're freaking Elvis. Why? Because this is your time to explore. You don't know who you are, so how can anybody say you're not Elvis? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? No. So how you don't know I'm not Elvis? How you don't know? How would you even know? You know? So this is your perfect time for you to explore. Just figure out who you are. But I feel like after high school, you'll understand who you are as a person. And then your style will start to even evolve. And, you know, you'll figure out. You know, I knew that I was this cool, down-to-earth, crazy, fun, awkward, and just creative person when I was young. And my mom was just telling me the other day how I would wear anything, like 3 shirts, jeans, 4 pair of socks, and some sneakers, and be like, take me to school. And she would look at me like, you don't, okay. You know, like, I always been that person because I always knew who I was. I knew I was crazy. I knew I was outspoken. I knew I was wild. I knew I was ratchet. I knew I was ghetto. So that's just how my style is. Just how I evolved. And, you know, everything will fall into place once, you know, I feel like once you're done with school, or once you take that, when you have that, that moment to just think, you know. And I did a lot of traveling when I was younger. Like, I was 16, I was on the road, you know, going here, and I was able to see a lot of different things and get understanding for a lot of things. And I was just like, yo, I know who I am. Like, I know who I want to be. I know what I want to be. And, you know, and that's just what I am right now. I'm doing that right now. I'm being that nigga. I'm that nigga. You know, and just don't rush it. Don't rush it, you know. And along with that will come confidence. I didn't think confidence will come. Confidence will come, and then you figure out who you are as a person, and then, you know, your style will just evolve. And I mean, you gotta love yourself. You know, when I was younger, child looked rough. But I mean, who didn't look rough growing up in the 90s? We all looked rough. Half our parents was on drugs anyway. Who didn't look rough? But yeah, so like, I just was like, I was never the pretty girl. I remember in middle school, oh God, I love this guy. Like, I was in love with him, and all I wanted him to do was just talk to me, like tell me I was pretty, or flirt with me or something. And he always liked the other girls, and I was just like, okay. And I would get down about it. Like, I would get really, really sad. I would cry, and I'm not pretty. I'm not this. I'm not that. But then my father, Google, you know, taught me how to pick myself together and how to find confidence in myself. I just became really, really conceited really, really fast. I would start wearing different clothes. Just experiment. Like, I would say, okay, let me try to dress like everybody else. That didn't work. They kicked me out of that damn circle quick. And I said, okay, cool. You know, then I started doing my hair different. I started to, you know, just have a different attitude about myself. I stopped being so mean. I stopped having my face scrunched up and looking like, I really don't want to be here. You're bothering me. I tried to be nice. I opened up more. I was smiling. I was the class clown. And, you know, people came to me and was like, oh, you know, we love you. Like, you're so cool. Blah, blah, blah. You know, that's how that happened. Because I was getting that. Some people, it kind of built my confidence up. And then, you know, guys was like looking at me and was like, yo, like, I was in it with the guys. Like, I would be making jokes, like, just doing reckless stuff. And I was like, I always was the one that they would be like, yo, what's up with Samantha? Yo, like, she bad. Like, look me up. And I'm like, son, I got you. You know, like, I always was that person. And, you know, that built my confidence up. And then guys was hitting on me. And I'm like, say word, you know, telling me that I'm pretty and that I'm cute and I got this and I got a little booty, you know. And I was like, Chay, you better stop. You don't know what you're creating, boy. You better stop. And I just got super, super confident and cocky off that junk. Like, more confidence off that junk. And I just became that nigga. Something is wrong with me, y'all. This video is just, please pray for me tonight. And yeah, it's like I was just that person, and I got more confidence. And because I got to that level where I was so confident that, nigga, I could have wore a sheet and a freaking salad bowl on my head, and I would have worked that junk. And nobody, all their lies, all their pointing, all their jokes, that junk couldn't even faze me because I was just that high. I was at my highest level, apex. At my highest level. Like, nobody couldn't take me down. And that's why she's this way now. Like, there's no one that can break me. Like, no one. You cannot tell me I ain't pretty. You can't tell me that I ain't banging. You can't tell me I can't dress. You can't tell me I ain't the nigga. You can't tell me I ain't all that. Because I am. Because I built that confidence, and I got that, and I got that self-esteem. And I feel like anybody can do that. All you got to do is just work with what you got. Once you work with what you got and you get stuff back from that, you build more on it. So when I was getting on that love and that stuff from all the boys, and I'm like, yo, he's so cute, but that's my nigga, so I got that right. You know, when I was getting all that from them, it built my confidence up. So I'm like, okay, well, let me try to wear stuff more. I was wearing these baggy clothes, these big clothes, just like, what up, what up, what up, what up. So I was like, let me get a pocketbook. Let me put some lip gloss on. And it was like, look at you. And I'm like, I mean, well, you know. And let me get some eyelash. Let me get some mascara up there. Let me get some eyeliner. You know, I built it as I went up. So now I got the foundation. I got the concealer. I got the eyebrows. Like, I got the flossies. Like, got some shadow up there. Got some bronze up in there. Got some blush. Got me some weave, child. They was like, Zen. I was like, hey, boy, you so crazy. You know, like, I did that. Like, contour my face. I was like, what? Boy, what? You know, like, you have to take what you got and you work with it. And you get more money, more money, more money. I watched too much TV. I was watching Living Color last night and Saturday Night Live. I'm just too hyped. But anyway, but yeah, that's how I built myself. That's how I built my confidence. And I just work with what I got. Like, I just work with it. Like, I might not be the prettiest to you, to him. I might not be the smallest. I might not be the baddest. But to me, she's all that. She's all that. There's no one that can touch me. You know? And I got that confidence. I came from not even wanting to be known as a girl. Like, I was so much like a boy when I was younger. I would have these long cornrows and the girls would be on me. And I would never say I was a girl. Never. And I would have got away with that junk if I had to go to my cousin's wedding. I would wear that dress. And they was like, nigga, what? And I was like, I mean, yeah, I ain't never asked, so. Okay. So, you see, I would have got away with it. Like, I had no confidence. Like, none whatsoever. Like, pretty, what? No. Like, I was the one that was in the house cutting up old sheets, trying to make a dress, watching the kids while my mom and them was out, while my cousins done doing their makeup and they're going out with their boyfriends. I was just like, in my sheet dress, no confidence at all. And I built. Like, now, you can't tell me to stop taking selfies. You can't tell me I ain't bad. You can't tell me not to hashtag no filter, looking like I got filter, but I don't because I'm that bad. Like, you cannot tell me that. Like, you can't tell me not to. Because I'm going to. Why? Because I'm bad. That's why. You know? And you got to have that confidence. And when you get that confidence, you gonna know. You gonna know. And you gonna build yourself and your fashion and all that gonna be on point. And they're gonna be like, dang, ma, let me holler. And you're gonna be like, nah. I'm telling you, when you get that way, it's gonna be a wrap. Done. Over. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to go to sleep. I slept. Did I not? Did I sleep? I did. She did. We slept. What's wrong? I'm just crazy. Okay. But yeah, y'all. That's just basically how I just did my whole confidence thing. You just how you gotta do it. Some people don't. It don't work like that for everybody. Some people gotta belittle themselves to feel confidence. They gotta get half naked so people to be like, oh, you pretty. Nigga, this is a picture of my butt. What you mean I'm pretty? That's my butt. Like, you know, like, nah, man, I got time for that. You gotta build your own confidence. You gotta go ahead and do that. You don't gotta take off your clothes. You don't gotta get half naked. You don't gotta do all that. You gotta get yourself right in here. Don't worry about it. And you gotta forget about all that other stuff about, what's that junk? I don't even know. Forget about all that other stuff like, oh, no, you can't do this, or you shouldn't do that, or you can't be that way. Nah, bruh. Nah, you good. I got this. Nah, you good. I get it. No, don't worry about it. You gotta be you. At the end of the day, you live with yourself. Like me, I talk to myself. You're with yourself. So how you giving me, you're not with me 24/7. You with me for a second, you with me for a moment, and you're gone. I stay with me. When you leave, I'm still here. You have to deal with yourself. You have to respect yourself. You have to love yourself. And once you do that, you can be bomb.com, maybe even or. I don't know what you do, but you can do it. You know? So that's just that. I need to go to sleep. or do something to calm down because I'm just crazy. But I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.